Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Catholic Central League Girls Soccer. St. Mary's taking on arch rival Fenwick. I used to be able to say Thanksgiving in September, but they don't play anymore after they had that disastrous Thanksgiving football game 3 or 4 years ago. It's still a grudge match. And we're finally going to get started. We had to wait for one of the officials to show up. And then when he finally, the official was here, didn't bother to do the ground rules with the coaches and the captains. They waited for the second official to show up, and that took even longer. So with the idea that there's going to be 3 games here tonight, for some reason, they were late getting started, and we're finally underway. St. Mary's in the blue, Fenwick in the white. Fenwick trying to stay over 500, they're 2-1. St. Mary's 3-1. St. Mary's only loss was to Bishop Fian, who is the best. They're actually Division 1 playing in the Catholic Central League. They changed over a couple of years ago, even though it's a lengthy trip. Fian and Stan came into the league. Battling for it is Lily Norton. And that's Brooke Maloney looking for it. Broken up. And Fenwick will knock it deep. And St. Mary's takes it away. That's Brienne Maloney. Try to knock it deep. The defensive Fenwick knocked it away. Now looking to go deep down the far side. Trying to center it. Maloney tipped it. Fenwick tipped it away, and before Maloney could get to it, the goalie for Fenwick, who was Ava Davola, came out, played on a hop, and cleared it away. Kylie Kennison in net for the Lady Spartans. They take the shot deep. It goes wide past the near post and out of play. Picture perfect day. Blue skies, big puffy white clouds. The sun hasn't really been a problem. Sun is usually a problem off to the left. When you look, you get blinded, but the sun is pretty good. The problem we're going to have is picking up the Fenwick numbers, because for some reason on their white shirts they put light yellow numbers. I don't know why they did that. Maguire knocks it deep, and Fenwick will let it go out of play. Fenwick knocked it into the Fenwick bench area. Tip by Fenwick is going to go out, and St. Mary's going to get a corner kick. And I think it's Isabel Skabikas as opposed to Sophie. Will take the kick from the far side. They bring Maguire down. They get a little taller person out in front. They line drive it there. Skips past, and it went in the net. Maloney got a piece of it and knocked it in. Skabikas booted it. It bounced right to the net, and Maloney got a piece of it and knocked it in. So a very good corner kick, and a maze of people out in front. And Maloney was able to, Brooke Maloney, because there's two of them, was able to get a foot on it. And now Fenwick can't keep it in, it goes out. And St. Mary's will get to kick it away. Kennison just kicks it to Norton to get it, looking to get it upfield. Diaz in the middle, punches it deep. Maloney's looking for it. She's so quick. She's out ahead of everybody. Takes the shot, puts it right on net. Davola had it, dropped it, left a little bit of a rebound, but there was nobody there to take advantage. Good bid by Maloney off the pass from Diaz. Fenwick knocks it deep. Norton hustling back. And Norton will kick it back to Kennison. And she'll boot it upfield. It's going to go out of play. It bounced over Isabel Skabikas. Norton pumps it up. Fenwick knocked it to the net. They just got a piece of that pop-up. They kind of dribble to the net. Kennison will grab it. She'll kick it away. Gets it high in the air to midfield, headed away by Fenwick. Blocked by Diaz. Maloney tried to knock it deep. It got blocked by the defense of Fenwick. Diaz trying to knock it deep. Fenwick again heads it away. They knock it deep. And that was Brienne Maloney getting a piece of it. Now Fenwick's going to be offside. Looked like they're going to have a break, 2-1-0. But they get a little too quick. Past that 20-yard line, the ball hadn't reached there yet. So they were offside. I think this is McGuire kicking it away. Line drives it. Fenwick takes it away. St. Mary's takes it back. Looking to knock it deep. Norton got a piece, blocked it. Trying to knock it away. She gave it away. Kennison had to make the save and dive on it. Norton was trying to kick it upfield. She put it right on the foot of Fenwick. Kennison made the big stop, and there was a white shirt sitting right in her lap. If she left any kind of a rebound, it was going to be 1-1. They got that blast from right in front. I think it was Celia Nielsen who got the initial shot. Kennison was able to make the save. Blocked. Skabikas has it taken away. Trying to knock it deep. Norton breaks it up. Has it taken away. Knocking it deep. It just knocked away. Might have been done knocking it away. Nice passing for Fenwick. Almost sent them in for 1-on-none. It goes by everybody. St. Mary's pops it up. Fenwick gets a head on it. They knock it out, and St. Mary's will kick it away. Hanson boots it away. Fenwick collects. They get knocked away initially by McGuire. Fenwick takes it back. Broken up. Fenwick breaks up the play, takes it away. He gave it away to Diaz. She knocks it deep, and she knocked it too deep. It's going to go out of play. Headed away. Brienne Maloney, I believe, and it gets knocked out by St. Mary's. And knocked out again. St. Mary's battling, gets control. They knock it deep to the near side. Maloney hustling, trying to get there. Great hustle. Just missed keeping it in. Wasn't from lack of effort, that's for sure. It was picture perfect. It was like shade all up and down the field. Now the sun has come out, brightened it up, and no way of even seeing time or score on the scoreboard. Skabikis wound up getting knocked down, and it goes out off Fenwick. And going off Grief Sperchici. Again, awful difficult to pick up the numbers even when they're right in front of us. That little light yellow number on the shirt. Blue on the shirt would have been perfect. That was a Woomy battling. St. Mary's kicks it back upfield. They kick it towards the net. And Brienne Maloney will let it go through to Kennison. She'll kick it away. Boost it to midfield and beyond. Tipped. I'm trying to get something started. They knock it deep down the far side. Fenwick will get to keep it in, I think. Just barely. And now it gets knocked out by St. Mary's. Fenwick will get another corner kick. And the official's talking to one of the St. Mary's players. I don't know. Did he change it? St. Mary's, I thought, kicked it out. And now they're turning it around. St. Mary's won their case. They're going to get Kennison to kick it away. Fenwick thought they had a corner kick. Fenwick coach is out, down. looking to question somebody, but these two officials are too far away. Fenwick knocks it back. They tip it to the net. Kennison will come out and play it on a couple of hops. Came out almost to the 5-yard line, boots it away. Deflected to the middle. I think we got St. Mary's taking the Fenwick player down before they collected the kick. Right around the 45-yard line. And Miss Gagnon does a great job as the trainer for St. Mary's. Will come out along with the Fenwick coach, checking on the player. Take a break. We're back. Fenwick will get the free kick. We hope the young lady is going to be okay. She got helped a little bit, mostly on her own, but Miss Gagnon helped her as well. So let's hope she's okay. They kick it downfield. Fenwick got a piece of it. St. Mary's knocks it away before they could get a shot. Knocked down, deflected all the way back. They get the lead pass to Maloney. She knocks it deep. It's a Woomy hustling and got there ahead of Fenwick. And they're calling it, it looked like the only one near the ball was Fenwick, but they're calling it off St. Mary's. Skips off. Fenwick out of play. Brianne Maloney will put it in play. Knock to the middle. Nason knocked it upfield. And they're calling St. Mary's offside. They waited a while before they call it. So Fenwick will kick it away. And knock it deep. And it got deflected off St. Mary's out at midfield. Knocked out by Fenwick. St. Mary, should be Fenwick, has 12 players that are either freshmen or sophomores. Awumi. And she tripped and fell as she was looking to walk in. Norton battling for it. Fenwick trying to center it. And they throw it out of play before Brianne Maloney could get up and get it. Fenwick with it. Tipped away nicely. Good defense. I think that's Nason. Awumi. Broken up, looking to get it back. Fenwick knocks it out. Substitution for St. Mary's. Awumi put it in play. You got Awumi and Brooke Maloney, part of that outstanding girls basketball program. The girls have won 3 championships in a row. Awumi was a huge part of that, as was Maloney. But Brooke Maloney was a starter, was a 7th and 8th grader, winning 2 state championships. That doesn't happen very often. She's an outstanding athlete. She's finally a legitimate high school player. She's a 9th grader. St. Mary still has Sophie Skabikas and Maloney, their 2 leading scorers, along with Awumi, our underclassmen. Fenwick broke it up. We're going to call him for the takedown. St. Mary's will get the free kick. They knock it deep. Awumi almost walked in. Shot. Maloney looking for her second. She drilled it, put it right in the middle of the net. And Davola made the save. But if Awumi could have got control of that ball right away, she was going to walk in and get a good scoring opportunity. We're halfway through and counting this first half. St. Mary's leading it 1-0. And they kicked it out. It actually went back in play, but it went back in play because it hit the official who was out of bounds and bounced back in. St. Mary's will get the throw in. And he just drop it and let St. Mary's kick it. They take the shot. Goes by. Awumi couldn't keep it in. Line shot. I think that was Sophie Skabikas. From the far side, it went past the net. Awumi couldn't track it down before it went out. Another big day here at Meeting Field. Triple header. Games all over the place, as well as practices over at Fraser Field, which is it first time. They centered it out in front. They got a piece of it. I think it was Maloney who got a piece of it and deflected it wide out of play. Nice pass. I think it was Awumi with the pass from down deep. Maloney out front got a piece, but the deflection went wide left. Fenwick knocking it deep. St. Mary's going to get there first. Got knocked out, I believe, by Fenwick. Give and go. Fenwick knocks it out again. Popped up. Fenwick keeps it in. St. Mary's knocks it away. Again, Maloney got run into as she tried to go up and get a piece of the ball. St. Mary's will get a free kick. McGuire will boot it away from the 30-yard line. Awumi got a piece of it, but deflected it to the middle. Fenwick collected. St. Mary's picks it off. They were leaving it in the middle, but when they left it for Fenwick. Pass down the far side. Fenwick has got numbers, 3-on-2. Shot, would be pass, whatever, got blocked. Goes out. Fenwick will get the throw in down very deep. Headed away by St. Mary's. They tip it back. Fenwick trying to take the shot from long range. St. Mary's boots it away. Maloney tried to tip it to the near side. And then the pass, trying to get Maloney on the break. Fenwick broke it up. And Brianne Maloney pass got picked off. Maloney got a piece of it. St. Mary's clears it away. Fenwick looking to get a shot. They get the shot right in the middle of the net. Kennison has to make the save. I think it was Nielsen. Again, awful tough to pick up the Fenwick numbers. Maloney keeps it alive. They knock it deep, looking for Awumi breaking. And getting there first was the Vola, the goaltender. And she boots it away. Maloney almost had another breakaway. And we got a collision with St. Mary's running into Fenwick. They'll get a free kick. They give it to him at the 45-yard line. The collision came at the 40-yard line. So Fenwick gained 5 yards. They just pooch it to the middle. Trying to start something down that far side. St. Mary's knocks it out. Substitutions for both teams. 1-0 St. Mary's on an early goal by Brooke Maloney off a nice corner kick from Isabel Skabikas. And that's the difference so far. Kennison has made a couple of nice saves to keep it a 1-0 game. St. Mary's breaking down the far side. Looking to knock it deep. There's Awumi again. This time she's going to walk in. And she knocks it home. She waited for the bowler to come out. She's been almost breaking away a few times. It might have been Sophie Skabikas with the pass. And she was all by herself. The bowler come out to try and cut down the angle, and she just knocked it inside the near post. And all of a sudden, St. Mary's has doubled their fun. They now lead it 2-0. Fenwick gets around, one, tipping it, looking to walk in. Kennison gets there first. Nice couple of passes and moved by Fenwick, almost got them in alone. Fenwick just beat, Kennison just beat Fenwick to the ball. So they almost got one right back. Diaz kicks it away, but kicks it out. So a woman shows that she can do it in soccer as well as basketball. Contact again. Fenwick will get a free kick just outside the 10-yard line. right at the 11-yard line. St. Mary's sets up that picket fence. Kennison trying to protect the near post. St. Mary's bouncing up and down. They boot it. Ticketed for the far post. Good hard shot. Kennison got a good look and just squeezed it. Just about belt high. And she'll boot it away. St. Mary's thought they had it. Fenwick comes away with it. Fenwick collects. Broken up by St. Mary's. Looking to knock it deep. And Woomy was offside. Her eyes must have lit up. She looked like she was going to have another breakaway. So just outside the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line, Fenwick will get to kick it away. And they don't kick it down, they kick it across. Now they knock it deep. St. Mary's got a head on it. Fenwick will collect. Get it to the middle. They take the shot. Kennison gets a good look at it. Couldn't get a good shot. They were getting bothered by the defense. And he just got a shot that took a big hop into the midsection of Kennison, who made the easy save. Knocking it deep. Fenwick's going to get there first. And knocked out by St. Mary's. Fenwick will get a corner kick. Coming from the far side. Headed away nicely by St. Mary's. Fenwick brings it right back. Long range shot. Kennison got a piece. It went off the top post. And Fenwick knocks it in. She went up in the air, got a piece of it. Got a hand on it, hit the post, it bounced out. And Fenwick was there to knock it home. And I have no idea who it was that knocked it in. Because as soon as she knocked it in, she was surrounded by 10 white shirts. And you can't pick up a number anyway. So that was a deep shot. It went high. Kennison was high as she could, got a hand on it. It hit the post. It bounced out in front. And before Kennison can do anything, the Fenwick player was there to knock it home. It skips through. Maloney couldn't get her foot on it, on the pass from Awumi. Skabikas got broken up. Diaz trying to walk in. Got a little pooch, just got a foot on it. She was getting bumped. And it went wide, left, and out of play. Fenwick will kick it away. See the guy in the white shirt in front of the Fenwick bench with the white hat? The Fenwick bench. The substitutes on the sideline over there. See the guy with the white shirt and the white hat? They get it by, they knock it deep, and they call St. Mary's offside. Sophie Skabikis was going to walk in alone. And just as she got it, she took her first step, and they blew the whistle and said offside. So St. Mary's had some breathing room, leading 2-0. Fenwick got the goal to cut it to 2-1. Sophie Skabikis looking to make a move, takes the shot from long range. Easy pickings for Davola, just caught it in the air and she'll put it back in play. Fenwick knocked it loose. Trying to knock it deep. They're looking to go deep with either Maloney or Awumi with those long passes. Fenwick knocks it deep, coming down the near side. Hustling back is Norton. Slides and knocks it out. Good job. Willie Norton with a nice defensive play. Looked like Fenwick was going to walk in alone, and like she was sliding into third base, she just slid and knocked it away, knocked it out. Fenwick will get the throw down deep. It's loose. They got a foot on it, and they popped it way up in the air out of play. It was bouncing almost waist high. And she got under it and just popped it straight up in the air. Kennison won't kick it away. Fenwick lets it go. And they kick it out. Popped away. St. Mary's winds up with it. Tipped away. Fenwick picks it off. Nice breakup by Brienne Maloney. And it goes out off St. Mary's. Norton heads it away. Maloney tips it. They knock it deep, looking for Maloney breaking. She's got room down that far side. Takes the shot, and she was bothered. She had to take the left foot, and it went wide past the far post. She had a Woomy with her, but she really couldn't throw it across because the defender was blocking her view. But they almost connected with that long pass again. That long pass has got them one goal. It was off the corner kick. They got the other one. Again down the far side, tipping it ahead. They almost gave that away. They were trying to block the Fenwick player so the ball could roll to Kennison, and he almost waited too long. Kennison was just able to get it. They knock it deep for Awumi breaking. She takes the shot, knocks it up over everything out of play. Fenwick will get to kick it away. A little bit of a crowd here for this one. Early start on a Wednesday afternoon. Fenwick with a nice passing, gets it up, and they're offside. They're way downfield. St. Mary's put it in play quickly. Fenwick took it away. Norton again, she's playing well. Maloney tried to knock it deep for Woomy. Couldn't get a lot on it. Fenwick broke it up. We're in the final 2 minutes and counting. 2-1 St. Mary's. St. Mary's breaks it up. Fenwick picks it up. Looking for a break. They waited a long time to blow the whistle. They're calling Fenwick offside. They made the pass. Kennison came out. Fenwick tried to get a shot. They couldn't. Kennison grabbed the ball, and then they blew the whistle and said offside. She was offside a half an hour ago. Popped up. We're winding down this first half. Fenwick has eaten into that 2-0 St. Mary's lead. And they knocked the shot wide left and out of play. Kennison will kick it away. Awumi had it, and it went out off Fenwick. They're going to go deep to Maloney. Fenwick knocks it out. Winding down the half. Shot blocked. Maloney looking for it. Blocked. And just as they take the shot, they blow the whistle, and that'll do it for halftime. So Maloney and Awumi got St. Mary's out to a quick 2-0 lead. We're going to try and find out who got the Fenwick goal. But Fenwick scored late, and that's where we are at halftime. St. Mary's 2, Fenwick 1 at halftime. Welcome back to Manning Field. We're set to start second half, and one of my great camera people made a nice trip down and found out that it was Jackie Dormer who got the Fenwick goal that made it 2-1. So Fenwick got a little momentum going into halftime. They were down 2-0. St. Mary's has been a step or two away from Awumi or Brooke Maloney walking in alone. Fenwick has moved the ball well downfield. They've got some shots on Kennison. She had to make some saves. The one goal, the shot came from outside the 20-yard line. It was a rocket that was up. It looked like it was going to go under the top crossbar. She went up, got a piece of it with her hand. At the same time, it hit the crossbar and bounced right out in front. And Dormer was sitting on the doorstep, and Kennison had no chance. She was just coming down from getting a piece of it in the first place. Just as she came down, Dormer was knocking it in. But Fenwick moved the ball well. They passed the ball well, and they gave themselves some opportunities. There were a lot from long range that Kennison got looked at, but there was a couple that were testers. Kennison has been very good for St. Mary's. The only game she lost was to Fian, and everybody loses to Fian. Fenwick looking for a break. And she had a defense catching up. She had to tip it from the 15-yard line. Kennison got a good look at it, caught it on the fly. And now Kennison will boot it away. And he gets knocked out by St. Mary's. I talk to the Fenwick coach every time I come, and I apologize. I wait and see if his name is on the roster, and it's not, so I never know what his name is. We're acting like we're very close friends. We know each other well, and I don't know his name. I apologize for that. But of course, Jimmy Foley's a long guy, long time. One of the very deans of soccer coaches. Coach of St. Mary's does an outstanding job, as does the gentleman from Fenwick. St. Mary's trying to push it up. Diaz with it. Knocks it to the far side. And it goes out off Fenwick into St. Mary's bench area. And Fenwick took it away. They were trying to knock it deep. It got blocked. And he was trying to center it. Can't get the shot off. Sophie Skabikis trying to get loose for a shot. She got knocked down for her efforts. She's still down. She's being helped by the official. She's up, though. That was either Nation or Brianna Maloney knocking it out. Fenwick knocks it wide left. Nation and Hotch, Brianne Maloney, Lily Norton, Riley McGuire, all those names doing a nice job defensively for St. Mary's. It'll be McGuire kicking it away. I got to know Riley McGuire a little bit through her father. I coached her father in CYO basketball. St. Mary's blocks the would-be shot. It was a nice job by Lily Norton blocking that shot. Skabikis knocks it deep, looking for a break. St. Mary's going to collect. They take the shot. Tavola missed getting a hand on it. It went by her and just missed going inside the far post and went wide and out of play. I think it was Isabel Skabikis that took that shot. Diaz pops it up. Maloney looking for it. Trying to knock it in front. Now gets it in front. It's loose. St. Mary's can't get a foot on it. And they're going to blow the whistle. Fenwick had Diaz in a chokehold. They were holding her back from going to get the ball. St. Mary's would get a kick from around the 15-yard line. But Tavola was out of the net. Maloney had blocked the first time, got it back, trying to tip it ahead. They talked to both players. I thought they were going to call it against Fenwick. They had Diaz wrapped up. They called it. They just talked to both players, and they're going to give Fenwick the chance to kick it away. And the official blew the whistle. He was expecting her to kick it, I think, and he carried it upfield. I'm not sure what he's doing now. So now they're going to give Fenwick a free kick. I don't think I'll ever. No, he didn't. He just dropped it again, and she plays it upfield again. I don't know what that was all about. Fenwick collects, broken up. McGuire knocks it away. Fenwick with it down deep. Popping it to the middle. St. Mary's finally gets control and pushes it upfield. Fenwick got a foot on it, knocked it into the Fenwick bench area. 2-1 St. Mary's as we're in early moments of the second half. It's a long day here, as I mentioned. Manning Field will have St. Mary's Field Hockey will play next. And then Glasgow boys will take on, I think they're playing Malden. Headed away by Fenwick. Headed back by St. Mary's. Fenwick will carry it upfield. They knock it deep down the far side. Tip it back. Can't get the shot off. St. Mary's fanned on it. Fenwick kicks it to the side of the net. Candace will play it. They're calling it off St. Mary's. Fenwick will get a corner kick. Out in front, it pops loose. St. Mary's just got a foot on it. Shot blocked. St. Mary's will clear it away. They almost gave it away. They knock it deep. Maloney has got out in front. Awumi trying to lead her with the pass. Maloney has to track it down, chasing it across field. Trying to get it out in front. Takes the shot. Missed it. Awumi got a foot on it, but she was too far inside that far post. She couldn't knock it home. And then Fenwick got a piece and knocked it out. So they had, Awumi had Maloney breaking deep, but she threw it too far. Maloney had to track it down, and then Awumi almost got a foot on it. It would have been an open net with Davola to the near side. St. Mary's got a shot off, it got blocked, got another shot off, blocked again. Headed away by St. Mary's. And it goes out. They're calling it off Fenwick. They look to get it into Maloney. Walking in, she pops it up. Nobody out in front to take advantage, it goes out of play. And Maloney's shot got blocked by Fenwick. St. Mary's will get another corner kick, this one coming from the near side. Awumi will take it again. Ten minutes into the second half, St. Mary's leading it 2-1. Big game for both teams. This is one that you circle these games on the schedule. Skip right through everybody. They got a foot on it. I think that was Skabika's got a foot on it. She knocked it right into Davola. It popped loose in front. Skabika's was right there to knock it home, and she knocked it right off the goaltender. St. Mary's was that close to getting their 2-goal lead back. McGuire boots it away. Fenwick picks it off. Coming down the near side. Looking to get around. St. Mary's knocks it away. They knock it out. Wholesale changes for Fenwick. Sun keeps popping in and out. Brightens everything up. It goes out off Fenwick. McGuire will kick it away. It always baffles me. It went out of play on the near side, and he take the kick from the far side. Obviously makes sense. St. Mary's collects. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Davola comes way out of the net to play it. And Fenwick takes it right back upfield. St. Mary's picks it off. And they knock it out. And another substitution for Fenwick. Popped up, headed away by Fenwick. Just got a foot on it, knocked away. McGuire knocks it to the far side. Fenwick keeps it in. Against Norton, knocking it out of play. From long range, they knock it wide left. Kennesaw will scoop it up and boot it away. He pops it ahead. Knocked away. Isabel Skabikas knocks it down, looking for Sophie. They center it. Maloney gives it back. Looking to walk in, looking to take the shot. She shanked it off to the left side. Pulled it around the defense nicely. But then while it was still moving, she tried to get it inside the near post and just shanked it high and wide and out of play. We're in the second half, 2-1. St. Mary's getting those two early goals. Fenwick got a goal left late in the half. And that's where we are. Blocked. Bounces over the head of St. Mary's. Fenwick looking for a break. Nice defense there. I think that's Norton again with a nice defensive play. Skabikas got broken up. They knock it deep, looking for a Woomy. Davola got there first. Tip, Maloney got taken down. They didn't get the call on the takedown. They got the They got to throw it in bounds. Maloney got knocked down. McGuire throws it in, headed away. Fenwick blocked the pass. Trying to knock it deep. McGuire was there to break it up. Fenwick carries it. Broken up. Might have been Hotch. And we got a whistle. It's going to go against St. Mary's for the contact. Fenwick will get a free kick. Fenwick bench players haven't sat down the entire game. They stand up. The bench is there, but they don't use it. St. Mary's knocking it deep. They knock it deep again. Awumi will get there. They get 2-on-2. Maloney is there. And pass picked off. She had Maloney. Headed away by McGuire. Sophie Skabikis. They knock it to the far side. Fenwick steps in front and takes it away. Nice little shift to get around. Broken up nicely. I think that was Brienne Maloney. The Fenwick player goes down. They blew the whistle before that. They're going to give St. Mary's the kick, I believe. So contact all over the place. They call it against Fenwick. Kick will come from just inside midfield. They knock it deep. They knock it in, but it won't count. They call St. Mary's offside. Maloney and Awumi both were ahead of everybody. So Fenwick will bring it back. Fenwick almost took it away. Knocked out by the Spartans. Fenwick will make wholesale changes. Someone will come right in front of the St. Mary's bench. Trying to knock it deep. Skabikis with it, left it. And Mary's gets it back. Trying to knock it deep. St. Mary's knocks it deep. Awumi's there, walking in. Takes the shot, got too much on it. She can't believe it. She was walking in alone. She might have been able to take a couple more steps. I'm assuming she thought the defender was catching her. She took it from just outside the 15-yard line and lifted it just enough to get it over the top crossbar. That would have been a huge goal. As we reached the halfway mark of the second half, St. Mary's was that close to getting a 2-goal lead back. Instead, Fenwick stays with it. Now Fenwick with a break. Walking in, Kennison comes out. Fenwick knocks it home. They had the break. Kennison tried to cut down the angle. And we're going to get a timeout. as Fenwick has battled back to tie it up. And again, apologies. We have no idea who scored the goal. But the goal ties it up. St. Mary's was that close to getting a 2-goal lead with a Woomy with a breakaway. And she missed it, knocked it over the net. And Fenwick didn't miss it. Kennison came out to try and cut down the angle, and he just blasted it by her. And it's 2-2 with a timeout down the field. What a difference 30 or 40 seconds make. A woman walking in alone might have taken the shot a little too early because she might have thought the defender was catching her. She knocked it high over the net and out of play. And shortly after that, Fenwick came back and knocked it in to tie it at 2. Mary's will get the throw in. Hodge was going to throw in. Before they do that, we got a substitution. And it'll be Hodge going out. Lily Norton throws it in. They tip it. Awumi tips it back. St. Mary's trying to center it. They knocked it right in the lap of the Vola, who grabbed it, held on. She'll kick it away. Skips past Norton, and she kicks it out of play. So St. Mary's led it 2-0. Fenwick has come all the way back to tie it up. They don't have a 32. They don't have a 32. She's the last girl over. She had a 42 at the bottom. Yeah. All of that one, I felt like. 40. See, Mary's had a golden opportunity again right out in front, reaching, they had to reach across to get it, and they tipped it wide. We think it was Sheila Nielsen who got that goal. Again, it's virtually impossible to pick up their numbers. And then to make matters worse, even if you could pick up the numbers, as soon as she scores, she's surrounded by her teammates, and you can't tell which one it is. When they break the huddle, everybody runs in the same direction. Fenwick knocks it out. "15 minutes and counting left in this one in a 2-2 game. This should be a very, if it ends in a tie, it'd be a great tie for Fenwick. It would be a very difficult tie for St. Mary's. They had the 2-0 lead. They've had a couple of golden opportunities that they just missed on. Awumi battling. Broken up as they try to get around to get a shot off. St. Mary's breaks it up. Fenwick knocks it upfield. Norton with it. That went off. That might have got Isabel Skabikas in the head. Sophie again. If it's one-on-one, she's got no problem getting around, but she's trying to get around 3 or 4 people, and that makes it really difficult. St. Mary's breaks it up. Fenwick had a chance to throw it deep and maybe make something happen. And they went a little too much one-on-one. And it's going to go out into St. Mary's bench area. They tip it ahead. And they tip it back to Kennison, who kicks it away. And it hooks and goes out of play. Fenwick gets a throw in down deep. We'll have Fenwick substitutions. Headed away by St. Mary's. Trying to knock it deep. They pop it up to the near side. Skabikas takes the shot. Knocked it wide right. Fenwick will get to kick it away. St. Mary's comes up quickly and takes it away. Fenwick takes it back. Trying to knock it deep. Fenwick knocks it deep. Kennison's going to come way out of the net and boot it back upfield. Takes a big hop. Headed away by St. Mary's. They'll collect down the near side. Skabikas' pass blocked. Skabikas blocks it. Norton with it. And her pass upfield goes out of play. Mary's tips it away. Awumi bounced off her. She gets control of it. Awumi goes down. That was almost like Awumi slipping and falling rather than Fenwick taking it down. But they're going to give St. Mary's a free kick from just outside the 20-yard line, or right at the 20-yard line. Awumi's going to take it. She'd love to knock this one home. She gets it by that picket fence, but like a little ground ball. Easy save. It just bounced nicely to Davola, and she'll boot it away. St. Mary's trying to collect. They tipped it, gave it away to Fenwick. Norton trying to get it upfield. Her pass is picked off. And she'll track it down. Pass deflected. Fenwick keeping it alive in the St. Mary's end. Broken up. Norton will put it upfield. Awumi with it. It's by a couple. She still got it. She didn't make the pass. She has Skabikis on one side, Maloney on the other side, and she tried to get around yet another defender and it got knocked away. St. Mary's had a golden opportunity to get a scoring opportunity. 10 minutes and counting left in this one, 2-2 the score. Trying to center it. St. Mary's got a foot on it, but they couldn't get the shot off. Fenwick will knock it deep downfield. He just beat the Fenwick player to the ball. And Fenwick gives it away. Deflected to the middle. St. Mary's broken up. Fenwick with a break down the far side. Kennison coming out. She just got a piece. She didn't get it. She knocked it away. Knocked it loose, but got it away from the scorer walking in. Fenwick almost walked in again. St. Mary's almost gave that one away. Kennison just got a piece of the ball and knocked it loose, and St. Mary's cleared it. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Fenwick will knock it out of play. Fenwick will make more changes. St. Mary's trying to collect. They do. Trying to throw it in front at the side of the net. Zavola will grab it, hold on, and kick it away. Now she throws it upfield. Norton got a piece of it. Skabikis knocked it down. Fenwick takes it away. Skabikis is going to get hit with a takedown. Fenwick will get the kick. That's Isabel Skabikis. I forgot there's two of them. Bouncing around, St. Mary's will knock it back upfield. That was Nason trying to knock it loose. St. Mary's walking in. Skabikis get taken down. No call. They let him play. She's looking, saying, why no takedown? It would have been a penalty kick if they called it. St. Mary's will make a substitution. Fenwick content to knock it deep. And they knock it back to Kennison, who kicks it away. Bounces by everybody. Nice little shift by Skabikas, but then one too many shifts. They had it taken away. They knock it deep. They break through. From a tough angle, Awumi drilled it, and Davola made the save. Might have gone in, might have gone clear across field, but Awumi got a good shot. Fenwick, a couple of nice passes, moves it upfield. St. Mary's has to hustle before they get there. And it gets knocked out. We're in the final 5 minutes. The clock now will be kept down on the field by the officials. Battling down in the corner. Fenwick took it away. St. Mary's takes it back. They put it right on the foot of Fenwick. They take the shot. High, wide, off to the right side and out of play. Closing minutes. Fenwick has come from behind, trailing 2-0. They've shut St. Mary's out in the second half, although they've had a few scoring opportunities that they didn't take advantage of. But they shut them out here in the second half. Fenwick has scored 2 to tie it. Fenwick looking to walking right in, and they knock it home. That's a devastating blow. And again, apologies, we have no idea who scored the goal. And just like that, St. Mary's finds themselves behind 3-2. Fenwick just knocks it deep. They'll be content to knock it deep. They passed it well. They got down inside. They had a couple of breakaways. Kennison made a couple of saves, but she couldn't save that one. They just drilled it by her. And he's got a giddy up in the step. Time winding down. Now they need a goal to tie it. They keep it in, but Fenwick collects. They're content to just knock it deep. Fenwick with another break. That was a very late whistle. That ball was in play for 10 or 15 seconds. She was reaching for it, the goalie coming out, and then they blew the whistle and said offside. Wow. That was a very late whistle. Awumi looking for it. Fenwick takes it away. And they got it where they want it in the St. Mary's end. And they're just killing time. St. Mary's doesn't have a lot of it left. This is going to be a huge win for Fenwick. It's like a tale of two halves. Fenwick got that late goal in the first half to make it 2-1, and that gave them the momentum they needed coming into the second half, and they made it paid off. Because they've got 2 goals to take the lead. Awumi down deep. She's got Now, again, St. Mary's is not looking. They had Brooke Maloney out in front. All she had to do was tip it over to Maloney. She had a good shot from the 10-yard line. And they opted to take the shot and knock it over the net. They've had a couple of instances like that where they're not making the extra pass. They could get them a really good shot on net. Awumi, if she flipped that over to Maloney, Maloney had a golden opportunity to get the shot on net. Instead, they knocked it out. Fenwick will have control. And loose. Skabikas, I think she wound up laying on it and touched it with her hand. Fenwick will get to kick it away, and all they have to do is kick it upfield and keep it away from the net. They blow the whistle, and that'll do it. Fenwick is going to be ecstatic. They were down 2-0 in the game. They got a big goal by Jackie Dormer to end right at the end of the half to make it 2-1, but they dominated possession in the second half. They kept moving the ball really well. They set up good scoring opportunities. Kennison had to make a few saves, and then a breakaway that we thought was Celia Nielsen, who knocked it home to make it 2-2, and then very late, as they did in the first half, Fenwick, and we apologize, there's no way of finding the numbers, and when they completely surround each other, there's no way of finding the player either. Fenwick knocked it in to make it 3-2, and they're going to win. They're going to go to 3-1. St. Mary's is going to go to 3-2. And a tough home loss for the Spartans. Goals by Brooke Maloney from Isabel Skabikas on a corner kick. And then Awumi on a breakaway. We think it was Sophie Skabikas that made the pass. Awumi with the breakaway made it 2-0. Things were looking sharp. But then that big goal by Jackie Dormer late in the half made it 2-1. Gave Fenwick a little momentum going in the second half. And he used it, shutting St. Mary's out, scoring 2, and getting a big win over arch enemy St. Mary's. So the Crusaders of Fenwick win it over the Spartans of St. Mary's 3-2. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.